Hi, I'm back. So listen, you all, may want to know what exactly is in this book. So let me share with you what it is in this book. I'm going to give you about maybe 7 to 10 things that may spark your interest. So number one, the solution on black crime is number one. Along with, what do we teach our children when they get pulled over by the police? I think it's very important because some of you children are eluding the police, talking crazy to the police. That is not how you handle situations. And so what happens is we are so hot-headed. And so you want to know what to do. So that's in the book. Number two is, are you a toxic parent? You may resonate with some of these things, or you may say, you know what? I'm a pretty good parent, and none of those relate to me, which is amazing. Number three, 35 things you should have taught your child by the age of 14, but it's not too late. We are living in a judge-free zone, okay? This book is a judge-free zone. Again, we're here to educate you, support you, and guide you. So, the 35 things on what you should have taught your child by the age of 14, but it's not too late. Number four, is your teen in the stages of entitlement or versus earnings? Have you overcompensated your child and now they feel entitled to Michael Jordans? They feel entitled to expensive name brand things? Or do you let them earn their own money to get the things that they want, right? So, number four, we as parents are responsible for our teenagers' behaviors until they're grown. What are your child or children doing that you are condoning and it's unacceptable? Are you scared of your children? Have you grown to be afraid of what they may do? Now listen, we are in a judge-free zone, but you're going to have to get a grip and let them know who's boss. Number five, some things we are going to have to unlearn to relearn. Listen, none of us are perfect, but if you have a track record of children and family members and environment that is not serving you, not serving your children, it's okay to admit when you're wrong, commit to doing better, and unlearn to relearn. It's okay. Number five. What do you do as a punishment, as a discipline, when you take your child's cell phones and they feel like you just killed them or you just ruined their life? Some of you all's children are fighting you because of a cell phone. And sometimes kids say, I paid for it, so you shouldn't be taking my cell phone. What do you do as a parent? So inside the book, I'll share with you exactly how to handle that situation. Let's see. Number six. What is your family rules? What are the structures? What are the expectations have you set for your teens? Now, if you've only set expectations on, honey, all you need to do is graduate high school, you are failing your children. You are failing your children. If your expectations are for them to just graduate You're just tired of their behaviors. You're tired of raising them. You have got to stop being tired and be a parent. And you have got to raise the standards and the expectations on your children so that they can become the best that they can be. But guess what? If your expectations is not high, if your rules are not in place, then that's why we have a lot of heathens running around. And again, I'm going to show you exactly what to do and how to do that in the book. Okay? And lastly, this is huge. How to effectively communicate with your child or with your teen so it can become a win-win. No, they will not hear and listen to everything that we say, but I tell people, it's like a commercial. Sometimes you have to say it over and over and over again for them to understand, for them to start listening. Not over and over again, go do the dishes. I'm not saying that. No, over and over again, go make up your bed. But when you are trying to teach your teens lessons, some things you have to say it over and over again. You have to have a good communication style for them to really hear you. And so sometimes when we say things, it's not getting across to your teen because of how you say it. So guess where that comes from? That comes from the way we were taught, the way we were brought up. And I'm telling you, for these modernized kids, some things we just have to learn how to have deeper conversations and say things in a firm way, kind of like passive aggressive. You want to let them know that you love them, right? You want to know that you want them to know that you care. You're understanding, but at the same time, you're firm. This is what I mean. But I love you, okay? And then the last thing is how to modernize our parenting without being a pushover, without being a sucker, without getting hoodwinked, right? Now, there's way much more in the book, but I wanted to share with you just a few things that are very important on how we can begin to start taking back our children. Begin to start putting the ropes on our teens so that they won't just go out and do anything without thinking about the consequences and the things that could reach them in jail or dead. So listen, go buy the book. Go buy the book. Again, it's for your support. It's for your guidance. It's for your education. Listen, if you have grandkids, if you have nieces and nephews, go and give them out as gifts. You won't be sorry. We're here to make sure that you get what you need so that we can begin to put our communities back in order, okay? Again, go buy the book. I love you and I want you to win.